breaking news on WFLA Now.
Coronavirus in the state of Florida. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to those of you who may be dads watching out here. And once again, we are back here live on WFLA Now. I'm Daisy Ruth with WFLA Now discussing coronavirus numbers. We did this yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the map over here. It's a little more interesting than that video we've been running for a couple months now. But we have now recorded here in the state of Florida, I'm losing my numbers, a 3,494 case increase from Saturday to Sunday. And as we were talking yesterday, the biggest thing we are watching right now is that rate of positivity for those who have been tested. Yesterday that sat at 12%, and today we are down a little bit at 11.89%, but that is still a pretty high number that we've seen so far of positive cases. We're going to go ahead and take this full for you, so you can kind of see a little bit better. You can see right over here, new cases of residents by day. And again, this is something that we've been using for months now, the Florida Department of Health dashboard. I can put this, I'm going to put this in the comments. I always like to do that in case you have not seen it yet and you need to check your county. So again, some more numbers. The death count increased by 17 from yesterday to today, bringing, as you see, the death total here to 3,161. But again, that rate of positivity is what we are really looking at. You can see over here, I am going to get rid of my, there you go. So you can see a little bit more right here under Florida testing, an overall percent positive of everyone who has been tested. You can see almost, well, we're getting towards 2 million here, folks. Give them a lot more testing available. We hear that all the time from Governor Ron DeSantis. We have a lot of free testing open here in Hillsborough County, where we are located. You can now get tested even if you are not symptomatic, and that's why we are seeing a lot more people getting tested. So we are watching this overall percent positive number. This is for all tests, and today, from the new tests from yesterday to today, that rate is 11.89%. So folks, if you have any comments of anything we're talking about, I know we talked about it yesterday, but I did want to jump on here this fine Sunday morning and give you a little bit of an update, since that percentage of positive cases from those tests that have gone through from yesterday to today is still a little bit high. So I wanted to jump on here on WFLA Now and give you an update if you're curious about your county. The numbers did come out a little bit ago, maybe about 20, 30 minutes ago, but I always like to make sure this case by county page, and it's a little hard to see, I will take it full, does get refreshed, because obviously we have a lot of counties here in the state of Florida. Sometimes the dashboard takes a little bit of time to refresh. Hospitalizations here in the state of Florida have reached over 13,000, but that is also all confirmed hospitalizations throughout the pandemic. That's an important thing to note. And of the 57 total deaths reported over this weekend, there was a 17-year-old Pasco County boy who died of COVID-19. Health officials say they don't know if this teen contracted the virus while traveling or if he came in contact with a confirmed case. That's not known yet, but that is the youngest death here in the state of Florida, a 17-year-old Pasco County boy. And of course, we here at 8 on Your Side are working to learn more, but obviously with laws and things in place, it's been a little difficult. But we are working to find out some more information on that fatality. So, all right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take this full again. Hashtag Hey Daisy. Scrolling down in these comments. I'm seeing a comment, Phyllis Vest, that says drink more wine. Alrighty. But if you have a comment related to COVID-19, please hashtag Hey Daisy. Seeing your nice comments, I appreciate it. 57 deaths this weekend, yes, from yesterday, the deaths confirmed yesterday and the deaths confirmed today. So, all right, this is over here on the dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and go through some counties if you guys don't have any questions. I see Mary Brophy Lee, hashtag Hey Daisy. Do you think the protests without masks are a big contributor to the rise? It fits the demographics. That we can't say for sure. Governor Ron DeSantis, I believe it was Wednesday. I'm getting my days and my press conferences confused, that he doesn't believe that that is the case. That is according to Governor Ron DeSantis, because he's always been very adamant about the virus not being as easily transmitted if you are outside, but we did see some of those protest groups got very large. So I'm kind of switching between counties here. This is Collier County. Melba Dillard, hashtag Daisy, cases in Brandon. I can't do the actual town by town numbers here on the Florida Department of Health dashboard. I just have the counties, so I will pull up Hillsborough probably again here soon before we are done with the stream. I'm scrolling up. I saw another county, Hernando County, Brooksville. Of course, not all of these comments are going to be nice, but I do appreciate the nice ones. We appreciate anybody commenting here on WFLA Now. We love to hear your opinions about what is going on. So again, this is Hernando County. And hashtag Hey Daisy in regards to those comments. If you have a comment, question. Oh, Casey Marie Hegedus. Again, folks, I always butcher last name, so I apologize. Hashtag Hey Daisy. Does it matter how many times a person gets tested? Say you test negative, but want to test again in 2 weeks. So this 11.89% positivity rate today on Sunday, that is all first-time tests. I'm seeing another comment about Hillsborough County, so we will jump back to Hillsborough County, folks. It's a good time to do this on the weekend, get everybody up to speed, especially on a Sunday. So this is total cases in Hillsborough. Tracy, top fan, Tracy Torres, hashtag Hey Daisy, there are, yep, this is the total amount of cases. Oh, I have not looked at Pinellas County. So we will move over there for you. For those residents of Pinellas, 3,606 positive residents total since this pandemic began, since things began to be monitored. Oh, you can, Danielle Rodriguez, you're absolutely right. We're not going to, searching specific zip codes would be a lot here on stream, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on the comments once again. Hopefully Facebook doesn't, there we go. So cases by zip code. So if you need to get on here and do a search, it's over here, cases by zip code, but we are going to go by county, folks. I saw Sarasota. Pull up Sarasota. We're going to be live on stream for a little bit longer. Just wanted to give you guys a Sunday update on where things stand in the state of Florida in regards to coronavirus. The state total for yesterday, I have that here from our article from yesterday. The total yesterday was 93,797. I know, folks, I'm saying all of these numbers, and it might get a little confusing, so I hope I'm answering your specific questions in regards to numbers, because I feel like I'm saying a lot of numbers. Okay, so we missed Manatee, and there were Polk and Manatee. So we really like to focus on the Tampa Bay area here, obviously, folks. But again, I have posted this dashboard in the comments. We have it on WFLA.com as well. If you are in a different county, if you really want to search down here, I'm going to show it once again. I'll get back to Polk County by zip code. Thank you for that person who corrected me. I always forget that that is there. This is Polk County, 2,027 positive residents. We have seen this dashboard evolve into different demographics, male, female, median age. You can see the median age here in the state is 44. Governor DeSantis talked about that yesterday, folks, and if you missed that press conference is here on our Facebook page. If you go under videos, it's the most recent video of Governor DeSantis. That was yesterday, obviously. We don't expect him to talk today. Obviously, Father's Day, a Sunday. So if you want the latest update from Governor Ron DeSantis, please head to WFLA.com. So again, Polk County, and I missed Manatee County. Dr. Miranda, hashtag Hey Daisy. Let me switch this over before I forget. What's the most recent day-to-day number increase count, are we still over 4,000 daily? Today, we are not over 4,000 daily. We are standing at 3,494 cases increased from yesterday. But Doctora, let me go get the specific number from this article. Yesterday was the highest spike. Of course, again, more testing is available here in the state, and you can get tested in a lot of places if you are asymptomatic. But yesterday was a record of 4,049. So we did not hit that number today, for lack of a better term, which is great that we didn't. And I'm hoping I'm still live on Facebook, because I think something went down. Make sure I see your comments. Yep, I see that I'm still live, folks. Facebook likes to be temperamental for me sometimes. You are so welcome, Miranda. Thank you for watching. Top fan Rebecca Dube. Again, folks, we'll be going through some of these counties. If you see some more counties, I'm going to be taking some questions here. We'll be live for a little bit longer here on WFLA Now. We appreciate you joining us here on this Father's Day Sunday and spending a little bit of your day with me. Okay, good. I am still live. Thank you. All right, so let's get back to this full. And I see Pasco, so I like to sit on these pages a little bit here so you guys can see, especially if you're on a mobile device, it is a little bit harder to see, so I apologize. So I did just see a comment. Top fan Rebecca Dube, hashtag Hey Daisy. People keep citing protests, but the working age is relevant. As we open up and return to work, exposure is much more likely for 20 to 40, as they are the vast majority who will be venturing out. Rebecca, thank you so much for your comment. So am I on Pasco? I am on Pasco. I'm seeing a comment about how many people Florida has. All right, so I'm going to show, let's do that. I see a comment about Broward. Again, hashtag Hey Daisy. That's where I will read out your name. So I know you want your comment and your name to be read out loud. So Broward and Miami-Dade, obviously, big hotspots throughout the pandemic. They are also now in the same phase as the rest of the state, I do believe. So Broward County, 10,878 residents, and I'm interested to see what Miami-Dade is. I don't think I looked at Miami-Dade yesterday. There we go. 25,314 positive residents since things began to be recorded during the pandemic. Scrolling down, I saw Dan Johnson, hashtag Hey Daisy. Hi, Dan. Thank you for joining us here on stream. Yesterday's infection rate was 12%. What is today's infection rate? Thank you for mentioning that. I don't think I've said it in a while, and I know we're always constantly engaging a new digital audience. So again, that percent positive from yesterday to today, those new cases, 11.89%. So just under that 12% from yesterday. And we have a 3,494 case increase, bringing the total, as you can see here, to 97,291. And we've had 57 people die of coronavirus throughout the weekend, from yesterday's confirmed fatalities to today, which is just absolutely terrible, folks. We're going to take this back. Erica Womack, hashtag Hey Daisy. Is there testing in Hillsborough County where you don't have to make an appointment? Yes, but it is highly, highly, highly encouraged that you make an appointment. Especially, I know the big site is at Raymond James Stadium. My goodness, I apologize. So folks can hashtag Hey Daisy. If you have a county that we haven't looked at, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Top fan, Mary Brofili, hashtag Hey Daisy. Pinellas mayor wants masks on all, like Hillsborough. It's Mary. I don't mean to seem rude to correct you, but it is just the city of Tampa. It's not all of Hillsborough, but appreciate the comment. Governor said in the beginning people were mistaken about masks. They do help curb the rise. Yeah, that's the thing. At the beginning, this virus has just been so, the information that we've been getting, we're constantly getting new information. So at the beginning of this pandemic, when we first began covering it in February, March, the CDC was not recommending masks. And now the CDC, of course, is recommending a mask. And we say masks, I was talking a little bit about this yesterday. It's really any kind of face covering. So if you have a scarf, a bandana, I wore a lot of bandanas when this first started. There's a lot of information online of where you can, or how you can make a homemade mask. I'm going to go over to Hillsborough today. Wow, right now, folks. So yes, it doesn't seem the governor is, I don't want to say coming around to masks, but he is a little more accepting. But from what I've heard, I do not expect to see a mandatory mask order here in the state of Florida. He said he is going to leave it up to counties and cities. So again, city of Tampa, all residents who go into businesses and employees need to wear a mask. In the city of St. Petersburg, though this might change tomorrow in the city of St. Petersburg, right now only employees of businesses need to have a face covering on. But again, that very well might change. I'm seeing citrus. I apologize. I have not done citrus, hardy, or Highlands. Tony Capor Toto, hashtag Hey Daisy, do you think the spike in COVID-19 cases is due to the increase in testing? Also, what were the major underlying conditions of the confirmed deaths? That second part is a very thought-provoking question, Tony. Not sure. That's not something that is released to us. That would be very interesting to have that information. And I do believe, personally, which I'm obviously not a doctor, if there's more testing, there's obviously going to be more positive results and also negative results. You can see right here over in Florida testing how many people, whoops, that is in Citrus County. Let's go to the state. I'm seeing a question about sorry guys, your comments, I really appreciate the comments scrolling in so fast. Anything regarding testing we do have on WFLA.com. I'm seeing a Polk County. So let's go over to Polk while I take a couple more questions. Cases by county. There we go. Yep, seeing a lot about Polk County. Here is Polk County. Oh, and I'm glad my cell phone was silenced because I just got a missed call from my dad, who I tried to call on the way into work. Again, I know we're looking at a pretty sad situation here on the dashboard, but for all of those dads, stepdads, moms single moms raising kids, I hope everybody has a great day. I wanted to come on here and update you guys early, just in case you want to have an update, but also enjoy the rest of your day. And also, my Facebook is being so silly, folks. I apologize. Keep thinking it kicked me off. All right, folks. So I'm going to look for something else. US and World. And now, of course, I forget what I was going to look for. And I see Lake County. So let's go ahead and we'll end on Lake County. Well, we'll go to Lake County and then we will end on Hillsborough County. Norma Jean, hashtag Daisy, anything said about bars and restaurants in Indian Rocks? There is no social distancing or masks here. We've been seeing a lot of comments about that, Norma Jean, about we get different emails and phone calls every day about folks concerned about wearing masks and social distancing. But it's something that's very hard to police, to follow through after the order's been put in place. And there's some places like Indian Rocks right now that there is no mask requirement. Bill Johnson says, hashtag Hey Daisy, thank you. You are so welcome. All right, folks, so switch over. Well, we've been on Hillsborough. Let's go to Pinellas County to end on. Even though when I get on here, it will show up a little bit smaller again, guys. We apologize, especially if you are watching here on a mobile device. Oh, top fan Art McCod. You never talked about Hernando County. You must have joined. That's the thing about doing this here. We're constantly engaging that new digital audience, as you hear my colleague JB say. So if you just jumped in and you missed a county, I really apologize. I have that link posted in the comments. Wow, my brain this morning, morning, afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. But yes, I have posted this link to the dashboard in the comments, so if I didn't get to your county or if you joined in a little bit late, you can also, once this stream is over, it'll take maybe 20 or so minutes to process. I'm not sure how long I've been live, but you can go back and watch the beginning of the stream for updates as well. So folks, just wanted to jump here on WFLA Now, give you a little bit of an update this Sunday. I think it's important on Sundays to know what we're facing ahead in the week. Again, 11.89% positive of the cases that came from Saturday to today. Yesterday, that number was 12%, so it's down a little bit more in our total cases here in the state of Florida of COVID-19 throughout the pandemic. I would not be surprised if we see 100,000 confirmed total cases tomorrow or even Tuesday. So folks, with that, I want to thank you for joining me here on WFLA.